Hello, my friends at Lovecatmy, welcome back. Enjoy watching this funny cat story video. We hope you enjoy it. In a quiet little corner of the room, a fluffy cat is preparing for today's mission, to catch the colorful feathered toy dancing in front of her. With big round eyes full of focus, she sits proudly, well, at least she tries to look proud, while her tail flicks with excitement. The moment the feather moves even a little, the cat is ready to pounce. But, as usual, her first jump is a little too enthusiastic, making her almost roll backward. She quickly gets up again, pretending that everything was part of the plan. No one must know she miscalculated. Cats always have to keep their dignity. The toy wiggles again, and this time she lifts one tiny paw, swiping at the air like a professional fighter practicing a secret technique. Sometimes she pauses, looks straight at the camera, and seems to say, "Did you see that? I'm amazing, right?" After a few minutes of funny back and forth action, she finally manages to tap the toy. Proudly, she sits upright, tail waving like a champion who just won a big battle. Quiet and gentle corner of the house, where warm light fills the room with a soft glow, lives a calm and observant cat. With round, thoughtful eyes, and fur that blends perfectly between gray and white, this cat often rests like a little guardian watching over its kingdom. It lies comfortably on a small table, front paws stretched forward, as if contemplating the world with quiet dignity. This cat, often called the house guardian, has a personality full of serenity. It rarely causes trouble. Instead, it prefers to watch, listen, and silently understand everything happening around it. But behind its calm expression lies a heart full of affection, especially for the little ones who fill the house with endless energy, the kittens. Not far from the guardian, another cat sits on a soft patch of green grass-like carpet. This one looks like a floating cloud, her fur long, fluffy, and gently colored with white and warm brown. Her eyes shine bright as she gazes upward, captivated by something only she seems to notice. She is known as the gentle queen, the motherly soul who always keeps watch over the younger cats. Today, the house is lively. From the corner of the room, small, excited meows echo like tiny bells. 4 playful kittens are having the time of their lives, running in circles with no sign of exhaustion. Their little legs move faster than their bodies can handle, making them stumble adorably before bouncing right back up. One kitten climbs onto a small cushion, then leaps off dramatically, almost as if performing in a grand show. Another bats at a soft cloth ball, determined to make it roll across the floor. 2 others pretend to have a dramatic duel, tapping each other with their tiny paws, rolling around with squeaky meows that fill the room with joy. The house guardian watches them closely, blinking slowly with the patience of an older sibling. He doesn't interfere, but his gaze says everything, let them play. This is their world to explore. Only occasionally, when the kittens get too wild, he stands up and walks toward them, giving them a soft but serious stare. That alone is enough to make them stop and reconsider their chaos for a few seconds, before zooming off again. Meanwhile, the gentle queen keeps an even closer eye. She is more alert, more protective. Whenever a kitten wanders too far or tries to climb something too high, she lets out a soft, distinct call. And just like that, the kittens pause, listen, and rush back toward her as if responding to a secret language only they understand. The room becomes alive with sound, tiny paws tapping against the floor, playful mews, soft purring, and the rhythmic breaths of the adult cats. It is a small world of warmth, safety, and love. Minutes pass, yet the kittens don't lose their energy. Eventually, they discover something new to play with, the guardian's tail. One bold kitten crouches down like a little ninja, lowering its body, eyes focused. Then, pounce. He grabs the guardian's tail with both paws. The guardian turns around slowly, eyes wide, as if saying, "Seriously? Out of everything in this entire house, you choose my tail?" Within seconds, the other kittens join in. They tap at his tail, chase it, and even try to stalk it like it's alive. The guardian, though clearly done with their nonsense, remains calm. He lets them have their fun, knowing they are simply growing, learning, and living their happiest moments. But the calm doesn't last long. The gentle queen arrives, walking gracefully like a true ruler. She picks up one kitten gently by the scruff and places it beside her. Then she sits firmly in front of the guardian, staring at the kittens with a look that says, "Enough. Leave your big brother alone." The kittens meow softly in protest, but quickly forget their disappointment and turn their attention to a new game, chasing invisible creatures only they can see. They run, tumble, hop, and slide, filling the room with pure, innocent joy. Slowly, their energy begins to fade. Their steps become shorter. Their eyes blink slower. One by one, the kittens walk toward the gentle queen and curl up around her warm body. Small purrs rise like soft vibrations in the air, marking the beginning of their tiny dreams. The guardian steps down from his table and settles beside them. Together, the two adult cats form a protective circle around the sleeping kittens, their eyes gentle and filled with silent pride. The once lively room now becomes peaceful. No more running. No more squeaky meows. Only the steady breathing of a family wrapped in warmth. In that quiet moment, everything feels perfect. Here, in this little home, life is simple. Life is soft. Life is surrounded by love, from the playful steps of the kittens to the watchful eyes of the adults who care for them. Night deepens, a gentle breeze slips through the small gaps of the window, carrying with it the soft scent of the outside world, grass, earth, and the quiet of the evening. The guardian lifts his head for a moment, ears twitching slightly as he listens to the hush outside. He watches the kittens sleeping peacefully, their tiny bodies rising and falling with each breath, and he feels something warm settle inside his chest, a quiet pride that only a protector would understand. The gentle queen shifts her position, wrapping her tail around the kittens like a blanket made of silk. She glances at the guardian, her eyes soft and shimmering under the dim light. There is no need for words between them, their bond is built on trust, on days spent raising the little ones together, and on countless nights like this, nights filled with silence, safety, and the gentle rhythm of family life. Somewhere in the room, a kitten twitches in its sleep, perhaps dreaming of earlier adventures, chasing imaginary birds, wrestling with its siblings, or exploring corners they weren't supposed to reach. Its tiny paw lifts slightly, then settles again, making the queen let out a soft, almost amused purr. Even in their dreams, these kittens never stop being lively. The guardian lowers his head and curls his body closer, forming a warm shield around them all. The room, once bright with excitement, now feels like a sanctuary, a safe haven where time seems to slow down. Every sound becomes quiet, every movement gentle, as though the house itself is settling into rest. In this peaceful silence, something becomes clear. That no matter how wild the day may be, no matter how energetic the kittens become, they will always end their nights in the same way, together, safe, and surrounded by love. And as the final minutes of the night drift by, the guardian closes his eyes, and the queen follows. Side by side, they surrender to rest, completing the circle of calm that protects their tiny world.